Okay, well, I don't do these things very often, but I thought there seems to be a lack of information thus far out there on the internet, so I'd make a little review of my newest purchase, which is the Morrison lever action in 357 mag, which I purchased from Firearms Outlet Canada. And thus far, gotta say, nice little piece of gear. Rear sights are fixed, I should say the fixed sights on it, I do have to say, are, what's a correct way of putting it, polite way of putting it, crap. The adjustability is fine for your windage and your elevation, but they were so ridiculously off right out of the box, and with adjusted as much as I possibly could, it made zero difference. And to be fair, they don't really fall to the eye very cleanly. The rear sight, in my opinion, needs to be considerably taller with a deeper groove. Hence the Fiocchi point sight I put on it, which I just finished dialing in, and actually is decent. Little tall, so my cheek weld doesn't quite fit where I really want it to fit, but that's neither here nor there. It's not about the sight today. Gotta say, this is, for me, and the kind of bush in which I hunt, which, if you look around, is thick. Now, keeping in mind this is June when all the foliage is on, but once fall rolls around and all this drops, it's a little bit better. But essentially, for me, 50 yards in the kind of bush that I shoot at, anywhere between 50 to say 75 yards, is an exceptionally long shot. We're normally talking sub 50 yards that you're going to see a deer in this mess. Sorry, I should have specified that. This is what I primarily will be hunting with. It is deer. And I like the fact that I've always wanted a lever. I always wanted a 30-30. It's one of the few guns I don't own. Sorry, scratch that. It's one of the few weapons I don't own. Guns have wheels. And as my first lever action, I gotta say, it's not bad. A lot of some of the complaints that I hear or that I was reading online are somewhat valid. So the action isn't as super smooth as, say, a more reputable name weapons manufacturer, let's say like a Winchester or a Savage or something like that. But again, price point being, this was $830 before tax. And you buy an $830 gun, you're going to get an $830 gun. You buy a $2,000, Jesus, I keep doing that, weapon, sorry. You buy a $2,000 weapon, you're going to get a $2,000 weapon. But for what I need and the purposes that I've been using it for, or will be using it for, it's ideal.